And a good day, all of you. Sorry. And a good day, all of you. John Henderson here, the Beverage Ramble, and Chad's back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition. Today we have Zero Gravity Conehead IPA. Comes in at 5.7% ABV. 89, very good on Beer Advocate, and it gets a 3.8 out of 5 on tap. An all Citra-Hopped IPA using Pilsner and American wheat. Pilsner Malt and American wheat malts, I believe. Here it is. I picked this up at the store right down the street from me here. Now, this is my either second or third, probably third beer I've done from this brewery. As you can see what it looks like. Not too bad looking. Very lot of foam. You can see a lot of head up top there. A lot of head. So, all Citra-Hopped. I have been very pleased with what I've seen so far since I've been back up here in Jersey, and I had a little discussion the other night with someone, a very dear friend of mine's. My decision to be back up here. I don't know, guys. Thought this was going to work out, but I don't know. Again, I'm giving this another year. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. But in terms of things I was buying that were inexpensive and cheap, and things that didn't hurt me in the pocketbook. But in any event, we are here now. It was a lot cheaper down in Georgia. But anyway, back to the beer. As you see, a lot of head, as you can see up top here. You definitely get some of the Pilsner malts that it's on the nose. The brewery is based in Burlington, Vermont. I'm sure, again, some of my colleagues are beer reviewers. You know, Jeffrey Lyons, New England Beer Reviews. John Annealy, Georgia Beer Reviews. He lives in Massachusetts now. Bumpy, Thomas Metal, 75. A.k.a. Eric Fulheimer, Massachusetts Beer Reviews, and the like. I'm sure they've had this. So if you have, gentlemen, let me know. Give me a feel. Now, a lot of head retention you can see up top here. It's an American IPA style. Not much else to say after that. So. Too much head, if you ask me. So, all right, let's have at it. Cheers. Had in the refrigerator for a little while. You know, this is because of all the foam. I mean, this is all this, folks. This is all beer here. Reminds me too much of the Terrapin Recreational Ale, which was a pale ale, but man, when you poured it and you filled it in, it was like the beer was right here, and all this was all foam. Foam always went down here, and then down here was all beer. So, I guess it's a Citra-Hopped pale ale, I guess. Look at me. Hi. Hello. Yeah, I'm doing this review in my kitchen right now, so. Nice, pretty good. Looks pretty decent. Very light. Sorry. How about that? Sorry, people. Sorry. And giving me a vibe of a wheat ale, which is, again, a good thing because a lot of wheat ales tend to be not overly heavy. Wheat beers tend to be not heavy. They're very fluff and light, but that's what they are and why they're popular in the summertime. This is kind of giving me that vibe. 5.7%, 5. 7%. You can say right in that rum session. But then again, now even I say if it's a session, I like it. I prefer it that way. As my age is getting a little bit older, I prefer a little more lighter things, nothing heavy these days. Extremely nothing heavy these days. Yeah, like I said, this is all beer here, but the foam, the head on this is like, ooh. Yeah, I think this is in the realm of a session IPA. Ooh, look at that magic. I got magic. Full magic. Wow. Yeah. Not much else to say on this. It's just a good, decent, bless me, sessionable IPA. Good flavor, very little head retention, a lot of head retention as you can see, not overly heavy, so it's a little giving you a sort of a wheat ale / lighter, kind of a very extremely light IPA. Sorry. A lot of these IPAs now are very complementary to a lot of foods, what you pair them with, which is a good thing, you know, kind of like light lagers and light beers, you know. Yeah, I think this is good. If it wasn't for the heritage, I imagine it would be great on draft. But, you know, I haven't had something similar to this. Again, the first thing comes to mind, and because of the amount of beer I have here, will be the recreational ale from Terrapin. But outside of that, this is a really good, sessionable, as I say, Indian Pale Ale. Fully Citra-Hopped for sure. Citra-Hopped, I should say. But again, it's giving that wheat beer feel to this. It's light, it's fluffy. You get some of that Pilsner malts. A little slight bite in the end. Yeah, this is good. 5.7%. Oh yeah. Definitely 3 you can have. Knockout 3 or knockout 5. That's on you. But 3 probably would be it for me. But food wise, again, a good grilled salad with grilled chicken. The other night, which I had, or maybe a nice chicken cutlet. What do we call those Italian sandwiches? Caprese, which I had the other day. And I threw in a chicken cutlet. It had some roasted red peppers, some arugula, mozzarella, a little balsamic vinaigrette in it, and you know, it was really nice, very, very tasty. And I think this IPA would definitely go well with that. So, you know, hey, you know me, food and pairings, you know, just like, you know, just like a malt liquor, you know, St. Ides definitely goes good with a nice bowl of baked ziti or chicken parm, or you can do an IPA, you know, and this probably go good with this, but. Yeah, but again, the malt, the overly head and the retention of all this beer, you know, makes it, you know, I guess favorable. Maybe some say, well, that's a lot of head retention, but yeah, not too bad. I'm gonna go the same score. I'll go lower. I'll go 8.8 on this one. So yeah, no, 8.7. I'll go 8.7 for the Conehead India Pale Ale. All Citra-Hopped, all that stuff. Conehead kind of comes to mind, that silly movie, that skit from Saturday Night Live, Dan Aykroyd, Jane Curtin, Lorraine Newman. And then, of course, you had the movie, which was garbage, in my opinion. The Conehead movie, which was ugh. But anyway, just had to throw it out there. But yeah, Conehead, really good. Check it out. So 8.7, B plus for me. From Zero Gravity Brewery, come and check it out. If you're in Burlington, Vermont, or anywhere in that area, swing by and grab it. Enjoy this sessionable India Pale Ale. Really good. 8.7, B plus. My friends at Conehead, Zero Gravity. Join us here at the Beverage Ramble and Chat, so you can keep on watching as always. Cheers, live, laugh, and love. Yes, I am the king, Zero Gravity Conehead IPA. I got a Conehead. Woo. Some say I do, but oh well.